So last class we studied up to character constant. So I added a little more in that uploaded video. So today I would like to discuss about, first of all I would like to discuss about that string constant. So what is string constant? Can anyone explain what is string constant? Sham Santosh.
Yes, sir.
So what is a string constant?
Say sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes.
Okay, very good. So we already studied character constant. A single character within a single quotes is called a character constant. So similarly, if I have a group of or a sequence of characters, so in the example we have seen 5 plus 3. So generally we will write 5 plus 3 as 8. But when I enclose within a double quotes, it is called a string. So similarly, for example, here in this slide, our title if C programming is enclosed within a double quotes, we can call it as a string constant. So it doesn't have an equivalent ASCII value. How string is stored in memory, everything we will study later. So anyway, today we are going to see the first C program.
Sir, string can contain space.
Anything can be included in a string. Space can be included. Any special character can be included. Anything can be included in a string. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So structure of a C program. So a C program contains the following parts: documentation part, preprocessor statements, global declarations, the main function, local declarations, program statements and expressions, user-defined functions. So no need to worry about all these terms. So we'll look one by one. So here I have a small program to display good morning. So the first session will be the documentation session. Here display good morning in computer screen. Before that I have put 2 slashes. It is called forward slash because it is slanting forward. Another one slash is also there, that is slanting backwards, so it is called backward slash. So first of all I want to say this is a program. The things written in the black screen is a program. So here I have 6 lines in the program. 6 lines in the program. So you all know programs are a set of instructions given to the computer. So here I have 6 set of instructions given to the computer. That way you can think. So first one is a documentation part. So we all know each and every statements will be converted to machine language and it will be executed. Or the program as a whole will be converted to a machine language and it will be executed. So here in this first line it is not going to be executed because it is a documentation section. Documentation section will not be executed or will not be converted to machine language when it is compiled. Why it is not compiled? Because I have given double forward slash here. It is also called comment. Anything starting with double forward slash can be called as comment. There is another way of giving comment also that we will study later. So this is comment. So the purpose of documentation is, so anyway this is our first program. So anyway we will discuss some more than some 60 or 70 programs in this C programming course. So when you open the program, to get an idea about the program, we are using the documentation part. So after some 3 months, if you open the program, you have to get an idea what is the purpose of this program. So for that only I am writing a comment or a documentation. So it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory. So in the later part we are not even write any documentation. So it is not mandatory. But it is a very good programming practice to write some documentation as a first line. So preprocessor statements. So preprocessor statement, here I have a preprocessor statement called hash include stdio.h. If you remember this less than symbol and greater than symbol, in the previous class we studied it as angular bracket or angle bracket. So it has two purposes. It can act as angle bracket and also as less than and greater than symbol. So when we write preprocessor statements, this less than and greater than act as angle bracket. This less than and greater than act as angle bracket. So the purpose of this preprocessor statements also we discuss later. So this is an example for preprocessor statement. It is also not mandatory. It is also not mandatory. But in some programs, the program will work correctly only if we include those preprocessor statements or link section. So what is preprocessor statement? Everything we will discuss later. Next part is the global declaration. So in this program we didn't have any global declaration. In third module we will discuss about this one. In global declaration we will discuss in third module. So now need to discuss about that. So at that time it will be clear. By the time we will see more programs and you will get a clear idea about the program. At that time we will discuss global declarations. Next is the main function. So this is mandatory. Every C program will have a main function. Every C program will have a main function. So what is function also you will discuss in third module. Now you just understand you have to write something like main, an opening bracket and a closing bracket. And inside that we have some local declaration. Local declaration also we will study in third module. Along with global declaration we will study local declarations. After main there is a set bracket like thing that is called braces or it is called braces. So inside that we will write the program statements and expressions. So inside this braces, opening brace and closing brace, here this is called opening brace and this is called closing brace. So inside that we are writing the program statements. Program statements means the actual instructions are written within the program statement. And one more thing you have to understand is, so I am going to write a set of instructions. Which instruction is going to be executed first? So the first line inside main. Inside main means this is main. This is the opening of main. This, you just imagine like a box. I have a box called main. Just imagine I have a box called main. So anything between these things, this opening bracket and this closing bracket can be considered as a box. And the first line inside the box will be the first line which is going to be executed in a program. First line which is going to be executed in a program. So the main or the main function is used to mark the starting point of the program. So the first line inside main will be the first statement which is going to be executed, or inside main we are going to write the instructions, or instructions here it is written as program statements and expressions. Expression we all know, if I write something like a equal to b plus c, we will call it as expression. So these everything will be written within main. So here in this program I have only one instruction given. I have given only one instruction. Printf good morning. So printf is a function. You didn't know what is a function, no problem. Now you just understand. Printf is a function. Printf is something used to display something on the screen. If I want to display something on the screen, you have to use printf. So you have a opening bracket and a closing bracket. Within that I have given a string. This is a string. Why it is a string? Because it is good morning is written within a double quotes. So that good morning will be displayed on the computer monitor. So any doubts? If it is clear, please comment clear. Otherwise you can ask the doubts. Any doubts? So always remember, this main is mandatory. It is a must. This opening bracket is a must. This closing bracket is a must. The line number 1 and 2 are not mandatory. Line number 2 is not mandatory, but in some programs, if we add these preprocessor statements, then only the program will execute properly. So last one is user defined functions. This one also we study in the third module, where there we study the functions. So I will try to execute this program. So this is a software which is used to write the C programs and also to execute the C programs. So I will upload in the drive and share the link with you. So those who have computers in home or the laptops with you, you can install it and you can do some C programs with the help of the software. Those who are not having laptop, don't worry about that. Some online platforms are also available. So later I will familiarize you about the online platforms. There also you can write the C programs. But if you have the laptop, it is more convenient. Even if you have only a mobile phone, don't worry about that. It is a bit difficult, but still with the help of those online compilers or online tools, we can write the program. So if you can any doubt, you can ask. So I will demonstrate one of the programs. So suppose you have installed the software. What you have to do is you have to click on the file menu, new, source file. Then you have to save this file. File, save as. So these things will be done in every program. So even if you understand at this time, it will be clear when we do the next program. So I am doing in a folder called programs. I am saving it in a folder called programs. So I am giving a name. So always give meaningful names. So I am going to print good morning first. So I am giving file name as good morning. Then you have to give a dot. Then you have to give C. Because all C programs are stored in a file. No, the C program will be stored in a file with the extension C. Extension means you may be familiar with .mp3. It is a media file. .jpg, it is image file. Similarly, for a C program, we are using .c extension. And you just click on save. Now if you notice here, you can see a file with name goodmorning.c is created. Goodmorning.c is created. So in the right side I will open that folder also, CP online, then programs. In the computer you can do anywhere, in any of the folder you can store the program. So now here I saved the file is created in this drive. In my PC I have an F drive, inside that I have a folder called CP online, in that I have a folder called programs, inside that file is created. So in this program I am going to add a documentation section, so I am giving 2 backward slashes. It is not mandatory, so I am writing program to display good morning. So here I am not including any preprocessor directive, so I am directly writing main. So main, opening bracket, closing bracket, then you have to put an opening bracket and closing bracket. So inside main, you always consider main as a box. So inside main we are going to write some statements. So here I want to display something to monitor. For that we have to use printf function. So I have to use printf. So I type printf, again opening bracket, double quotes, opening double quotes and closing double quotes. Within that I am writing good morning. Always remember, at the end of the printf statement you have to put a semicolon. Here you have to put a semicolon to denote this end of the statement, end of the printf statement. So I have completely written the program. So anyway, I didn't add any preprocessor directives because it is also not mandatory. This program will work fine even without adding the preprocessor directives. So what is preprocessor directive we will discuss later. So I have written the program. The next step is I have to convert this to a into the machine level language. So since I am writing a C program, I have to use a compiler. So before that, save this program. For that you can go to file and click on save, or you can use the shortcut Ctrl+C. So you all know how to save a file. So just go to file, same procedure, click on the save. So this file is saved. So next thing is I have to convert this into a machine code. For that, here I have some buttons: compile, run, compile and run. So I am clicking on this icon. So I am going back to the folder. So here if you can see one more file called goodmorning.exe. goodmorning.exe. So what happened here is this program, C program, which is written in C language, is converted to machine language, and it is again converted to an executable format. So those who use computer can, most of you know the exe files. Exe file means in your computer you may have vlc.exe. That means that is the executable file. That is the file from where we are going to run the program. So that is a file which can be an executable file. So after compiling, it will be converted to machine language, and also it becomes a executable file. So this file is automatically created by the compiler. So this is for compile button. This button is for compiling the program. So next I am going to click on the next one, run. Run means execute the program. Execute the program means we have to, I already told you, for a program execution it must be loaded to a memory location, then the program will start its execution. So I am clicking on this button. One minute. So is it visible? Is that good morning visible to you? Please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is my expected output. I expected that good morning will be displayed in my screen. So this is called output window. So in the output window, the good morning is printed. Give me a moment. Okay. Ashwini here. Ashwini here, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So any doubt in this program?
No, sir.
Okay. So Ashwini, suppose I want to print a goodbye message. What will I do? So after good morning, I have to print a goodbye message. So what will I do?
Printf ഇതിനുള്ളിൽ
Goodbye. Okay.
കൊടുക്കണം.
So as a next statement, so I am giving printf. Sorry, it must be written in small letters. So I have included one more line. So next step, I have to compile the program. So I will click on this button. So here, if you look at the bottom, you can see the error. Error means some mistakes are there in the program. So what is the mistake? Here it is written that expected semicolon. Expected semicolon. So if you look at the line number, you can know. Here the line is given. Line number is 5. So most probably some error is around that line number 5. So here I deliberately made this error for the understanding purpose. Here the error is, I already told you, after end of the printf statement I have to give a semicolon. So here in line number 5 I didn't give the semicolon. That's why that error is appeared. So that's why, that means the program will not be converted to the executable file. So for understanding purpose, I am deleting the earlier exe file. So I deleted the file. So now I am trying to compile this program. So here I have an error. I am just going back to that folder. Here the exe file is not created because there is an error in the program. So it is not converted into machine level program. Machine level language program. So I am correcting that error. I am adding that semicolon. Again I am clicking on the compile button. So now there is no error. Now there is no error. Some warnings are there that we will also discuss later. So now I am looking on the folder. Now the goodmorning.exe is created. So for executing the program, I am clicking on this button, run button. So now you can see the window. Good morning. Along with that, there is goodbye. Anybody have any doubt in this program? Please ask. But with the doubt, you can't move forward. Because
Yes, sir.
please ask.
Sir, in fourth step,
Okay.
that printf good morning is in capital letter,
Yeah.
while in step 5, goodbye is in small letter. Why it is so?
So that also deliberately written. If you write good morning in capital letter, in the output it will appear as capital letter. So here I am written goodbye in small letters. So goodbye will be in small letters. That's only for understanding purpose. That is your wish. You can write anything within double quotes. Is it clear?
Sir.
Sir. Hello.
There is
Sir,
a
in C pro,
okay.
you
Please.
type good morning and goodbye in the enter means two line, but in output they are without any space and they are print with a good morning and goodbye.
It came combinedly. Next we are going to study something. After that it will be clear. Something called escape sequences. After that.
Sir, is their printf function is only for displaying something, sir. Means how can we know that this printf function is only displays?
I can't get you. What is that? Printf is for displaying, but
Yes, only for displaying.
okay. How can we know?
Any other? Is there any other function of the printf, sir?
Any other function of printf? Printf is only to display. There are other things also to display this messages that we will study later. So printf is to display something on the screen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, anybody have any other doubts? Please respond. Even if you have a very small doubt, you can ask. Because if it is cleared initially, it will be very easier when you go to the next examples. So going back to the presentation. Okay, next is backslash character constants. So C supports some special backslash character constant that are used in output functions. So now itself you know where we are going to use this backslash character constants. They are used in output functions. So we already studied one output function, that is printf. So in printf we can use these backslash character constants or special backslash character constants. So earlier we studied any single character within a single quotes can be considered as a character constant. In addition to that, we have some special backslash characters in C. That means if we have a backslash means it is landing backwards. Along with that, we have some letters. Here I have A, B, F, N, R, T, V. Here again I have a slash, I have a single quote, I have a double quote, I have a question mark, I have a null. So that these things are called special backslash characters. So if I give a slash A inside the output function, a alarm sound or a beep sound will be made. Slash B I will explain with the help of example. Slash F I will explain with the help of example. So these things I will explain with the help of example. This slash 0 we will study in third module. In third module we study slash 0. While studying arrays we will discuss slash 0. So these things I will try to explain with the help of programs. So for the time being you have to understand these backslash character constant has to be used along with the output function. So to understand backslash character constant and creating another C file, so go to file, new, source file, save it, file, save as. So I am storing in the under that programs folder. So I am just giving a name as backslash .c. Very important to give .c because we are writing C programs, so the file will always end with extension C. Save it. So here I am writing main. Earlier one of you asked the doubt why that good morning and goodbye comes in the same line. Printf. I am starting from there. Good morning. Printf. Goodbye. So I'm compiling the program and running the program. It can be done in a single step also. So here earlier I told you first you have to click on the compile button, then on the run button. One more button is there, that is called, if you notice that, you can see that is compile and run. So after compilation, if the program didn't have any error, it will execute the program. Earlier I have done in 2 steps. With this button I can do it in a single step. So now I am clicking on the single button. So is the screen visible? I can't increase the size of the screen. Okay. So is the screen visible? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes your response will be very low. Sometimes you will give good response. So always be interactive. One doubt is there. So third and fourth step, is it part of main function? Yes, it is part of main function because it is within main. Within main means already told you. After main I have a opening braces, and anything written within that opening braces will be considered as a statements within main. And once we reach the end of that box, we will put a closing braces. Is it clear, Shashikant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here this entire thing is written in printed in a single line. So here I am giving a /n. Next I am trying to execute the program. So now we notice the output. Good morning is in one line, goodbye is in next line. So I am going back to the presentation. So here /n. This one /n means new line. So do you know what is a cursor? Cursor. So here there is a blinking bar. This is called the cursor. This blinking bar is called the cursor. So here what happens is, first the program will print good morning. Then I have given a /n. When I give /n, the cursor will move to the next line. In the output screen, cursor will move to the next line, and there it will print goodbye. And there it will print goodbye. Is it clear? Please respond. Only few people are responding properly. If you have any doubt, please ask. If you didn't understand the class also, please say it openly.
Yes.
Because we
Sir.
are writing the only the simple programs. Okay, please. What's the doubt?
Sir, if you want to print good morning /n, then what we write in the printf option, in main option, sir?
Good morning. What is good
Good morning /n. Means I want to print good morning /n.
Good morning /n. That we will discuss later. Wait. I understood what you intended. Okay. That in this slide itself we will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so one more thing. So suppose I want to print good morning, then I have to give some space, and I have to print good morning in the same line. What I will do? So here good morning is ended. So I just give a space, that's enough. I am just pressing the space bar. There will be a space. So give the space and I will execute it. So that space is there because here the first line is going to print the entire things, good morning plus some space. After that only that goodbye will be printed. So suppose I want to give more space. Generally in our mind we will think we can give more space like this. So in that way also you can work.
Sir, we can also put the space on goodbye at the starting point, sir.
Oh, that way also you can write. Wait. We will discuss everything. So I think all of you are familiar with the tab space. In keyboard above the caps lock button, caps lock key, there is a tab. It will give some more space. If we press on the space bar, it will give some space. But if we press on the tab button, it will give more space. So if you want to get that space in our output screen, you have to use /t. /t. So I'm executing it. So here more space is added. If I give a single space, it will add only a small space. If I give a single tab, it will add more space. So for that you can use /t. I'm going back to the presentation. So here it is /t. It is giving horizontal tab. It is giving horizontal tab. Okay. So I made some modification to the program. Acknowledge Jos.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the output? Can you predict the output of this program?
Sir, is it like coming down? I mean, the next statement.
The new line. Okay, fine, very good. So first good morning will be printed. Next there is a /n. After only we are printing goodbye. So during this /n, the cursor, the blinking bar in the output screen will go to the new line. Then only it will print goodbye. The output will be like this. So if I give /n here or if I give /n here, both are same. Similarly here also you can give /t. So good morning. After that we have a tab space. After I have goodbye. Okay. Earlier on, student asked the question, suppose I want to print / in the output screen. Suppose I want to print / in the output screen. I think he asked /n to be printed in the output screen. So here I am writing, generally what's our format? Printf /n. So here all of you know this will not be going to print that /n in output screen. It will print only a new line. The cursor will move to the new line. So here after good morning and goodbye I have a line space. Instead of that I want to print the /n itself. So for that you just give a / here. Now that /n is printed. /n itself is printed in the output screen. So who asked the doubt earlier?
Yes, sir.
What's your
Yes. Saket Kumar, sir.
Okay. So one more thing. Suppose you want to print / in the output screen. Generally earlier I told you anything which is written within the double quotes and inside the printf will be printed in the output screen.
Sir, it's all similar in / what? / and /t.
Yeah,
To print.
you just add a /, that's it. So here the program is not compiled. I have an error, missing terminal character. Because always after / there will be some characters, either A, N, T, V, something like that. So here I didn't have that character, that's the error, missing terminating character. So no need to worry about these errors. So I am giving one more slash. So now you can see after goodbye there is a slash. So slash is printed on the screen. So I am going back to the slide. So here, to print backslash, I have to give 2 slashes. Similarly, to print a single quote, I have to give backward slash or backslash followed by a single quote. Similarly, to print a double quote, you have to give backward slash followed by a double quote. Similarly, a question mark. So I will write everything in a single statement. I'm giving some space also. Printf. Suppose I want to print double quotes itself on the screen. So I can't give something like this. Here actually there is a double quote within a double quote. So we can't print this. There will be some error. Again, missing terminal character. So for that we just give a backward slash. Here in the end you can see the double quotes printed in the output screen. Similarly, single quotes. After the double quote, there is a single quote printed. Give some space also. The double quotes and single quotes is printed. Similarly, question mark. Printf. They give something like this one. The question mark will not be printed. Here in this compiler the question mark is printed. But in some compilers, there are a lot of compilers. Here it is a GCC compiler. Some other compilers also there. Turbo C is on one compiler. Similarly, MinGW is another compiler. Anyway, this compiler is supporting this one. If the question mark is not printed in the screen, it just give a backward slash in front of the question mark. So next we discuss new line. We discuss /t. We discuss these things. This null we will discuss in the third module. So next I am going to discuss /p. Printf. Listen carefully. I am writing good. Then I am giving /p. Then I am writing bad. If you notice the output, what happened? Instead of, we expected good and bad to be printed. Here D didn't print it. Why? What happened is, first the good is printed, GOOD. Then there is a /b. /b is similar to the backspace. So in keyboard, if you press on the backspace, what happens? The previous character will be deleted. The previous character will be deleted. So it is print good, good, then that D will be deleted, then the bad will be printed. That's the meaning. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So /B is similar to the backspace button in our keyboard. So backspace button generally do is it will delete the previous character. So here first good will be printed, then the D will be deleted, then the bad will be printed. Varsha Shibu, can you hear me? Varsha Shibu.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the output of this statement? Statement 9.
Go bad.
Yes, very good, because I have given two /B's. So two characters will be deleted. After printing good, D and O will be deleted. So I'm executing this program. So very good. It is go bad. So I think it is clear. So /B is clear. Let me try /F. So here I'm giving a /n also to get printed in a new line. So here is an error because I missed the semicolon here. So here some other symbol is coming. The reason is this compiler is not supporting that /f character. So one more thing, I already told you, those who didn't have the laptops, you can use online compilers. So I will try that /f in one of the online compiler. So there is a compiler called online GDB. So I will share this link in the comment box. There also you can do the C program. So here first thing is you have to choose the language. Here there are a lot of languages there, C, C++, Java, C#. So here you have to select C. Not get confused with this main and int main, those things we discuss later, and also this return 0. So anyway, I am removing those things. So this compiler can be used to those who didn't have this laptops or computer. Good /f small f bad. So here you just click on the run button. Here if you notice, after printing good, that bad is printed in the next line, but it is below good after that good. So earlier in this compiler, in this software compiler, it is not supported, but in this online compiler it is supporting form feed. Anyway, while writing the program, this /f is of no use, so it is not that important escape sequence or a special character. It is only used while printing the C programs, printing the outputs. So here the output will be like this. After good, the next line bad will be printed, and also towards horizontally it is after good. Is it clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please respond. If
No, sir.
it is clear, please type clear. So those who didn't have the laptops can use this online GDB. So /t and then /v. So first I will try in the software compiler. So I'm just replacing this f with v. And I am executing the program. Here also I am getting a different output. So that /v also not supported in the software compiler. So I am trying it in online compiler. I am executing the program. The output will be very similar to /f. So this one also, it is not very important for you. So I hope I discuss all the escape sequences except this /0 and /a. You can try at home because here I can hear the sound, but that sound can't be heard by you. Print /a. Semicolon has to be given in the end. Semicolon has to be given in the end. So one more error is there. So here print f. Did you hear the sound? Did anyone hear that sound?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, because it is only playing in my output. So you just try in your systems. Actually I can hear it, but you can only hear the sound through the mic. It is actually played in the output, played in my laptop speaker. So it is also working. One more thing is there, /r. Let us try. Printf. I'm not sure will it will work in this compiler. So here also I have some error because I didn't put the double quotes. So here what I have given is good bad, but I got the output as bad good. So just look at the last line. It is actually not bad good. I got it as bad followed by a D. So what happens is, listen carefully. First anyway it will print a good. It will print a good. Then the cursor will move in the before G. The cursor will move before G. That means I am going to print good and bad. So that is called, here the name is given is carriage return. So in that line the cursor will move backward. So from there it will print bad. Is it clear? Is it clear? So
Yes, sir.
again I will
Yes, sir.
try to explain some. So first the cursor will print like this, GOOD. After good, what happens? There is a /R. So the cursor will return to the initial position. Actually, after printing D, the blinking bar is here. After D only there is a blinking bar. So since there is a /R, it will move backward. There, first it will replace G and print a B. Then it will replace this O and print A. Again this O will be replaced and print D. So BADD will be the output. BADD will be the output. So anyway, I have to remove this. Okay. Printf. Sorry, I have to type it in small letters. Printf. Shidin Raj, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the output of the last line, line number 13? What will be the expected output? You can say character by character. Shidin Raj, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
അറിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ അറിയില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല, നമുക്ക് പഠിക്കാം.
ഫസ്റ്റ് വരില്ലേ?
അതെ, ഫസ്റ്റ് എച്ച്. വാട്ട് വിൽ ബി ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്യാരക്ടർ?
HI.
HI.
പിന്നെ മറ്റേ G പോയിട്ട് ബാക്കി.
So first GOD will be printed, good will be printed. Then I have a /R. So the cursor will move here. So first it will remove G, then H will be printed. Then O will be removed, then I will be printed. So this will be the expected output. HIOD will be the expected output. Let me try. No, HIOD is the expected output. I got HIOD as the output.
Okay, sir.
Mary Elena.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the expected output of line number 13?
Hello.
Hello, very good. Because GOD contains 4 characters. Hello contains 5 characters. So entire GOD will be removed and hello will be printed. Okay. Now I hope you all are clear with \character constants. Any doubts? Please respond. Please respond.
Sir, once again, can you explain backslash A?
Backslash A.
Yes, sir.
So one doubt is there. Saget Kumar asked if I use 2/A's, then definitely I will get 2 beep sounds.
Not getting 2 beeps, sir. I applied in that site, sir. Only 1 beep.
Which compiler you use?
Is sir onlinegdb.com, sir.
Online GDB. Let me try online GDB also. So whether we got 1 beep?
Only 1 beep, sir. Applying 3/A or 2/A.
So I got 1 beep. Yeah, I got only 1 beep. I also got only 1 beep. Let me try in this one. Here also I got only 1 beep. Okay, for the time being, you just understand like you will get only 1 beep. So when we study for loop, we will try this one to execute it repeatedly. So you just note it down. So when we study for loop, that we will study later, at that time we will try this one and we will try whether we get any repeated sound. Okay, Saget.
Okay, sir.